Hello everyone and welcome back to my crafting world. This is Anna. Guys, I have a swap coming up and I have to turn it in today, so I thought I would share it with you. So my swap is, the admin is here locally, so she actually works at our local Michael's, and I joined her swap. And guys, I don't do a whole lot of swaps, but I was lucky enough to get her as my partner, so I'm going to hand deliver it, which is also, it's always really nice. So I did make her just a little thank you card, and this one I just made it as just quick. All it is this is cardstock pre-made, and it's got a little border of mat at the bottom, and then the printed mat on the top. I've made her a couple of butterflies here, and just with two different papers. I don't know, it's kind of busy, so yeah. So I've made her a couple of butterflies, and then this little rosette was in a swap a long time ago. She loves vintage shabby chic, so I went ahead and made her this. She loves the eclectic look, so I think she's gonna like this. And then I just put friends on there, and I did a little inking on the word itself. And that is my little note card to her. So that's where I'm gonna start. The next thing I'm gonna show you is one of the goodies that I am including. And this is a little set of, this is right up her alley. This is a little set of clothespins, and these come from Michael's. They're just they had them, I don't know how long ago, but I'm sure she's really gonna enjoy these. So they were in my stash, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give them to her because I know she would really truly enjoy this. I bought them just because they're so pretty, but I never used them, and I thought, well, let me give them to someone that I know is going to use them. And this little bow, I just did, just made it, by hand, and put a little flower in the center. And then this little gold piece back here is one of the pocket dies from Heartfelt Creations that I had shared with you guys, and I just put that back there for a little pop of color. So that's one of her goodies. And then the next one is, I made her an envelope, and I put my handmade by Anna die cut. I think I shared this with you guys, but I had ordered this one. It was designed Nicole Silhouette, I'm sorry, and sold by Becky Cat. So I went ahead and had bought one, and I hadn't put it on anything. So this is the back of the envelope, and the front, this is the front of the envelope. I cut one of the little lovely girls. I've had several different styles in my stash for just the longest time, and I thought, let me crack her out and make a little girl for her. So this back piece, the main piece right here, the base piece of the front, well, actually this is the flap. You can see where it ends right here, and then the inside. And then so this piece right here is Heartfelt Creations as well, and I just cut out the base, cut out the top layer, and then one of the circles, and the circle is up on dimension. It's up on foam to give it dimension. And then I made her a little cluster of flowers here, and these leaves, it's a die cut it's a generic die cut that I've had in my stash for a while, and I just put some little flat back bling or pearls right here, and I put a little applique right here. This whole thing is an applique, the little flower and the little base. And then these are just random flowers from my stash. And right here, I just curled the little, edges on the, I don't know if this lighting is good. If it isn't, there, I think it's a little bit better that way. There we go. So I just curled the little stems right here, and I put a little bow in the little girl's hair, and then I made her another butterfly. The base is solid color, and there's the little butterfly. So these wings I curved under like that. And then these I curled over. So these go under and these go over to give it a little more dimension there. I put a little bow on the top, and then some more under here. There's some little, I think it's 1 inch, well, I mean 1/8 inch ribbon, and then I put the pearls on the top to match these right here. And I just like the way it turned out. So this closes with Velcro. So there's a piece of Velcro under here, right here. So it closes with Velcro, so nothing will come loose. I saw somebody make one, and I do not remember the name of the person that I saw that inspired me to make one. So open it up, and then this is the inside. That is the, I considered putting something on the inside, but ultimately left it blank. And then, of course, this is the paper that is on the front as well. No, this one's different. This one is the one on the back. So the front has butterflies. She loves butterflies, and there's a certain bird. It may be a swallow, but I'm not exactly sure. I'll show you which one it is in a minute when I show you the main project. And then in this envelope, I have just a little stamp set right here. You know, she loves her flowers. And then a little sticker pack right here. And I just love these stickers. So yeah, that was, you know, presentation is, what do they say? 95% whatever. But I love presentation. So sometimes I don't take the time to package my goodies very well, but I was in the mood to craft, and this is what I came up with. So that, this, and her little card, you know, were all extras. So yeah, there's that. So we were supposed to make a cake topper, and I apologize that it's already, you know, I have a package around it. So it's going to be there's going to be some glare. So again, I put my stamp on the back, or my die cut on the back. And then I did attach some skewers that will go into the cake. This is her birthday month. So that will go into the cake and make the cake, the topper stand. So this is her cake topper, guys. There we go. I made her another little girl right here, and she's all, you know, spruced out in gold. And I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but I put some of the Nuvo, I forgot what these are called, that I had hauled in my aqua shimmer pens that I had hauled in my last ASC craft supplies. I showed those to you guys, and I don't know if you can pick it up, or I don't know if it's picking it up, but I highlighted her hair with that, and it looks so cute. Again, I used the same die for the back, and the leaves. I put a little cluster of flowers that I had in my stash. I die cut some tiny little butterflies and used that. These are some flat backs that go all the way around the little you know, the die cut that is up against the gold. And then I just die cut happy birthday with some generic dies that I had in my stash, along with a bow. Put another butterfly. I know it's hard to see, but I curled up the flowers, the stems, or the little wires. And then this is the bird that she absolutely loves. And luckily I had one in a package of chipboard pieces, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're called swallows. I could be wrong. I'm probably totally wrong because I don't know my birds. But yeah, that is her cake topper. And I love it. I had never made one, guys. That's why I went ahead and joined the swap, because I had never made a cake topper. And that is what my cake topper turned out to look like. Stand it up on the cake, and it'll be perfectly even level, because she could either cut the skewers down if it's too tall. That's why I went ahead and left the whole skewer on there. That is her cake topper, guys. I love it. So the next thing we were supposed to make was a birthday pin. you know, the ones that you pin on for your birthday. So here is my birthday pin for her. On the top, like I said, I have several of these little girls. This is the one, oh, you can see the little highlights in this one. So this is the little girl that I made for her. It's a, you know, the print is floral, and but it also like embosses or cuts out part of the flowers on her dress. So it's a little easier to, or it's visually pretty. Anyway, so I made her this little girl, and I made her another butterfly. I had to use that punch I got for my birthday from my best friend, and I am having so much fun with it. I love that butterfly. And then, so again, I made it kind of 3D-ish with two, you know, a butterfly on the bottom, another one on the top. You can, it's hard to see. I don't know. Oh, I can take this one out, guys. I think, yeah. So here we go, much better. So you can see where I have two layers to this. So there's the bottom and here's the top, and you know, that way it looks like it's flying. And anyway, I put a couple of flowers from my stash, and I didn't know where to put the happy birthday, because originally I wanted to do it down one of the ribbons, but it didn't fit. I didn't have a die small enough, you know, with those letters. So luckily I found a Tim Holtz book that I had, and it said happy birthday on there. So so I cut that out and I put it right there. And this is the base. It's got gold and pink ribbon, and then it's got another layer that kind of got hidden. I didn't realize it was going to turn out to be so big, but there's another pink layer right here. And the little girl, of course, I had to back her up on some paper because I felt like she was kind of flimsy. So I just glued her down to some, you know, cardstock, and, you know, just cut around her and made her a little sturdier. See, there's the back. And then, of course, it's got the pin. And like I said, the little cluster of flowers, I incorporated the leaves to where they're barely peeking out. And this is the bottom of the pen. So it's got, you know, a bunch of layers of ribbon. And I've, you know, used the same colors throughout, the gold and the pink. And then this one, it's actually mint, like a really light mint. It's hard to pick up though. And then some sheer ribbon. And then this is called Heart of Texas braid, but I saw another name on it as well on another site. Anyway, I had this one in my stash, and actually this is one of the things that have been on my table forever, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna put it on here because it goes very well. So yeah, this one takes a little while, but it was well worth it. I was gonna make it longer, but then I didn't want to make the pin too long, so I said, no, I'll stop right there. So I made that little heart braid, and then this bow, I just made that with my hands and, you know, tied it and put a tiny bow right in the center. So there you go, guys. Oh, no, I have something else to show you. So remember I said this was hand delivered. So I need to, I mean, I can't just, you know, throw it in a Walmart bag and call it a day. So you know me, either do it right, do it all the way, or don't do it at all. So this is what I came up with. I was gonna put it in just a regular, you know, gift bag, and I said, no, don't do that. So I made her a little box with a handle, and everything fits perfectly. And then, so on the front, I used the Heartfelt Creations die for all two projects. And 3 projects, sorry. And all I did was cut out the bow. I kept this is pretty simple. I cut out the bow, I cut out the middle frame, stuck it on some foam so it's not up against the back. I did ink around the edges a little bit of everything. And then I just made this bow, you know, with your fingers, wrap around your fingers and tie in the middle. And then I put a little flower right in the center. And then I just put some of the, you know, ruffled trim on the top, along with some of the flat back pearl. There we go. And then I just made a little tag for the bag and just put a P on there, which is her initial. And then the information on the top, which is the swap. It was called Cake Topper and Birthday Pin, and it's actually due today, and I hadn't written down when it was due. And then from me. So that's just a little something that hangs on the bag. It is super sturdy. I lined the inside, and the back again has my little die cut on there, my personal die. And then I lined it all the way around the box so that it would be sturdy. There you go. Very super simple to make the box. And then just cut out some handles. Even the handles are, you know, really sturdy. So yeah, there we go. That's how I am going to present everything for her. So I'll probably do a combination of tissue and crinkle. So I made the box according to this because I knew this was the largest, of course, so I made the box last. I made it around the dimensions to the pen packaging, and there you go. So see, that fits perfectly. And then her, you know, her other things go in there as well. And I am very happy with how this turned out. And then of course her cake topper, the skewers are gonna have to hang out because I didn't want to make one that large. So I'm sure she's going to be all right with that, since I am hand delivering this. There we go. So I need to put some tissue and probably some crinkle cut as well. And that way everything's not smushed in there, and I can present it pretty presentation. Look at that. I just love how it turned out. All right. Okay, guys, thank you. I think I've taken enough of your time, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and let me know what you thought about this. If you liked it, leave me a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave me a comment. All right, guys, thanks a lot. We'll talk to everyone later. Have a great one.